Colin's whole thing was to bring attention to social injustice, correct? So in that case, right, this is a success, right? This is the next thing.
Would Jay-Z look like spitting bars against Colin Kaepernick? On stage with a big old afro, he would be a walking, talking contradiction if he did something like that. The rumor is, Jay-Z made Beyonce shave off his afro just so he can spit disrespectful Colin Kaepernick bars.
They digging deep, but nowadays it's embarrassing. They run out of characters, had to bring back up Cap again. A buddy took a check, I ain't even mad at him. But along with that check, gotta sign a non-disparagement. I'm the one they can't control. Y'all better be glad as him.
So Jay-Z's claim is that Colin Kaepernick was paid to go away. That's the reason why he don't have a podcast. You haven't heard from him. You haven't even seen him. They paid him to quit playing football so he can quit protesting and bringing awareness, because they know people will look at him like he's Bob Marley and respect him. People would treat him like he was Bob Marley and pay homage and tribute to him. Base a religion behind this man. They couldn't have Colin Kaepernick speaking out because they know that people would have deified this man simply because of reasons that I really don't want to mention. But if Colin Kaepernick was paid to go away and Jay-Z got paid to stay, who's the bigger sellout?
It's the NFL's newest team, business and music mogul Jay-Z partnering with Commissioner Roger Goodell in the league. The unlikely alliance seems like a Hail Mary after the rapper publicly bashed the NFL over its handling of the Colin Kaepernick controversy.
I guess my speaking out brought about a conversation, which brought about a conversation which led to a partnership.
At a press conference today recorded only by the NFL, Jay-Z was asked about partnering with the league while Kaepernick is still out of a job. The musician defending the move, saying the two have spoken. Tonight, the former quarterback tweeting, "I continue to work and stand with the people in our fight for liberation, despite those who are trying to erase the movement." Jay-Z's company, Rock Nation, now advising the league on entertainment, including the Super Bowl halftime show, and consulting for the league's activism campaign, Inspire Change. After supporting Kaepernick for taking a knee to protest racial injustice and police brutality, the entrepreneur is now being criticized for trying to capitalize on partnering with the NFL. Eric Reed, who kneeled beside Kaepernick, called the move disingenuous.
I think we have the greatest platform in the world, and we're using it in a very positive way.
Tonight, a foe turned friend of the league, trying to clean up the NFL's bad rap with community activism.
Jay-Z got a whole lot of nerve. He know New York City was gonna call him out for everything. Coming out there with a big old afro, speaking on Colin Kaepernick, still working with the NFL, got his records in Target. We gotta pray for Jay-Z because we don't know exactly what he's going through. This is beyond the midlife crisis. His midlife happened about 20 years ago or so. At this point, we don't know what to expect. He might get tattoos all over his face, 21 Savage, just to keep an audience. Beyonce in on it too. She shaving his afro in public. I just don't understand it. Don't they know they're at the age to where if they went away, nobody would care? But since they're outside and since they're making moves, they're selling out arenas. Y'all know she gonna pick that hair up and do something with it, man. Jay-Z, you should reach back there and grab that before she put it in her pockets. Cause if you know like I know, she got some Creole sauce waiting for him. Look at her face. They need to lay off them Coronas, them Heinekens. I ain't know they still sold wine coolers, but obviously they do. Jay-Z don't know what he in for. He gonna be forever young, all right, when his age start reversing and he 12 years old all over again. Y'all gonna think Bow Wow had a new album out. Jay-Z come back rapping like he got baby nuts. Him dissing Colin Kaepernick was a terrible mistake.
I'm the target. You ain't, don't miss that target. No exclusive, ain't gonna be doing what Apple and Walmart did. You shopping at Amazon or you boycotting? You posting on Instagram? That's Meta, boy. Stop it. Y'all know Google owns YouTube. You picking and choosing and politicking as usual. They give it deep for narratives. It's embarrassing. They running up characters, had to bring back up Kaepernick. Buddy took a check, I ain't even mad at him. Along with that check, sign a non-disparagement. I'm the one they can't control. Y'all better be glad as him. I'm the one they can't control. You better be glad as him. Have to build you back in the community. That's just good math for him. I'm listening to the activists, they type it, I laugh at them. There's really no comparison. I check my stats again. I'm bringing folks home to their family. Laws get passed this him. You can like it or not, he don't do no ass kissing. Ex-drug dealer, you might not like the packaging, but my presence is the president. My gift is rapping, oh shit. Let's get on some Brooklyn shit.
I just don't understand it. It's sort of like people don't stand for nothing. They called him out on the news years ago for this and let everybody know that your boy Jay-Z sold out in the worst way. And Colin Kaepernick got paid off. I think not only did he get paid off, but they silenced him. They told him to shut the fuck up, don't say nothing else. Jay-Z made moves against this man so his business could be up to par, so he can get paid, so Rock Nation and his whole squad could reap the rewards of something that Colin Kaepernick started, appease the people with music. And that's exactly what they did, and that's what they're still doing, man. Jay-Z is spitting fiction, not facts, when he claims Colin Kaepernick agreed to be silenced by the NFL, an allegation Jay dropped live on stage at the Yankee Stadium. Nobody asked about Colin Kaepernick. Wasn't nobody thinking about Colin. But obviously, when he came out there with that big old afro, that's when the conversation started up. People felt like Jay-Z don't deserve to wear that afro. He never stood with the people. He should never put a fist up. And if he do, it can't be for black justice, because that's something he clearly don't care about. Allegedly. At least that's what the news put out there.
New questions about the NFL's partnership with Jay-Z as Colin Kaepernick responds to Jay-Z's contention that the NFL has moved past kneeling. Eva Pilgrim here with the latest on that controversy. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, guys. Jay-Z is hearing it this morning. Some calling him out for flip-flopping, once taking a stand against the NFL, now striking a deal with them.
Former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick seeming to throw shade at the biggest name in hip-hop after Jay-Z's recent press conference with the NFL.
I think we've passed kneeling. I think it's time to go into actionable items.
Kaepernick, who sparked controversy for taking a knee during the national anthem, hoping, he says, to draw attention to police brutality and racial injustice, pointing out players who continue to kneel in protest. Writing on Instagram, they have never moved past the people and continue to put their beliefs into action. Stay strong, brothers. Jay-Z's entertainment company Rock Nation inking a new deal to make the rap superstar the league's live music entertainment strategist. The partnership allowing him a role in producing and selecting acts for NFL events, including this year's halftime show, as well as contributing to the league's activism arm.
Colin's whole thing was to bring attention to social injustice, correct? So in that case, right, this is a success, right? This is the next thing.
The hip-hop mogul was once one of the biggest names supporting the protests. Just last year, Jay-Z boasted about not needing the NFL.
I said no to the Super Bowl. You need need me, I don't need you.
Even reportedly tried to talk rapper Travis Scott out of performing at the championship earlier this year.
So Jay-Z, to be clear, says he isn't telling people not to kneel if that's what they think is best. He took a lot of questions about this when they made the announcement. He says he's an action person, and going on, he says, we hear you. What's next?
Well, that's the big question, right? I mean, he raised so many eyebrows with this announcement, but nobody has a firm idea on what exactly he's going to do in this partnership.
At this point, we all have to wait and watch and see what Jay-Z plans. Yep.
You really can't be mad at Jay-Z at this point because he's been saying that his whole career, whatever for the cheddar, whatever it takes to get that money, they with it. Him and his team is ruthless. He meditated like a Buddhist, recruited lieutenants with ludicrous dreams of getting cream. Let's do this. So when they sat in that meeting with that ludicrous BS about some Super Bowl halftime shows and Colin Kaepernick getting paid off to stay quiet while they run the show, man, that is sick. But for the money, I don't know if I would have did the same thing. Money is not everything, especially when you already got money. But even when you got money, that money is not enough money. You could be a millionaire and still not be satisfied because you know there's somebody out there that's a billionaire. You feel like you ain't doing it because somebody else out there is doing it bigger. You want to compare what you got going on to what somebody else got going on, especially when you traveling the world and you in other countries. You go to Italy and there's some man with 50 Ferraris. That make you feel a little different about your Honda Civic. So for Jay-Z to have this much greed and Colin Kaepernick to take the knee, then take the money, it was either he take the money or they was going to take his head with the Afro attached, only to find out it was Velcro, allegedly. And they put him up to this just to bring some activism for a little bit in order to help the halftime show. It's no telling what these billionaires be having planned. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Like I said, man, pray for Jay-Z, because we don't know what he's going through, man. There's no telling what he's going to do next.